What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC, and welcome to the third part of the room tour series. In the last two parts of this series, we looked at this side of the Lego room, the table, and then of course that shelf straight ahead. But today we're going to be looking at this side of the Lego room, and then of course all the sets underneath the table and stuff like that. So I'll get to that. That'll be coming up in just a few moments. But first we'll be taking a look at this shelf, and of course here we have the 2019 Darth Vader castle. I really love this set. I just think it's awesome. Lego has never done anything like that before, so I thought it was a nice set to pick up. Of course, it does have some interior space, which I will not be turning around, just because it's kind of a pain. You can see how the shelf is kind of small, but anyway, what an amazing set. It just is gorgeous. Of course, you can see the lava coming out of the castle at the bottom, and then it's just amazing set. Moving on, we have the 2020 AT-AT. I really love this set. Of course, this can open up. You do have some cockpit space where you can fit all your pilots and stuff, and then of course where you can put your snow troopers and stuff like that. I definitely think this was an awesome set to pick up, and it just looks great on display, and if you want to put it in a mock, it's great as well. Moving on down, we have Central Perk from the Lego Friends like theme, I guess, sub theme, I don't know, but of course it is from the 1990s TV show Friends, and it just looks amazing. You can see all the cast members there and just the details put into that. Next up, we have BD1 from Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I definitely think we need some more Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor sets, but I'm happy Lego has done something from those video games, so it's nice to see BD1 here, and it's definitely a nice pickup to have. Moving on down the shelves, of course we have, I think, like the 2018 or 2019 Avengers compound. This is like the older version of it. I know they kind of did like another one, I think back in like 2020, but this is kind of like the older version with the helicopter and stuff like that. I do have some promo figs up at the top, just chilling there. Of course the next one we have is like the War Machine Hulkbuster, which I think was a pretty nice set to have. Of course it would look great against that Iron Man Hulkbuster, and I thought it was a nice pickup to have. Of course we have Han Solo's and Kira's like land speeder from the Solo movie. Of course you can see Han and Kira just chilling in the speeder, and then of course like that dog in that scene or something like that, or like the hound. But what a nice set. I think the solo sets are pretty decent. I would have loved to see or maybe get some more solo sets, but unfortunately that never happened. Then moving down to the bottom shelf, we do have the Once Upon a Brick Lego Idea set that can fold open, and you can have like a bunch of fairy tales pop out and stuff. It's basically like a pop-up book, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, we have the Batman like space shuttle from the Lego Batman movie, and then we have the 2005 like Hagrid's Hut. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's his name, honestly. But yeah, so 2005 is definitely an old set. It's kind of falling apart. That's why I kind of put it down there, and it's not too big, but it was definitely a nice set to have. Moving on to our next shelf, I cannot get through here, so I'm just going to stand here, honestly. Of course, on the top shelf, we have the 2016, I want to say, Death Star with like the UCS/Playscale version of the Death Star. You can see all the interior space up there, which looks pretty decent. I love that set, but I would love to get like a paneled like model, kind of like the Death Star 2 back in the day. We do have Major Von Reg's TIE Interceptor up there, I think from 2019 or 2020. It just looked super cool. It's a TIE Interceptor, but it's just in red, which I think is pretty cool. And then we have the AT-ST Raider from The Mandalorian Season 1, which I think is pretty cool as well. It does have those multicolored legs, which I thought was pretty cool. Moving on to the next shelf, we have the 2022 Boba Fett Starship, the one from The Mandalorian Season 2, and of course the Book of Boba Fett. It's pretty nice, honestly. It's kind of small, but like whatever, honestly. Of course we do have the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon from 2018, and then right next to it we have the 2015 or 2016 Millennium Falcon, I think from like The Force Awakens or something like that. I really like how they're displayed next to each other though. Moving on down, we do have the police station that is from the Lego Modular series. What I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to put all my modulars together to create like a whole like town or something like that. But yeah, what a great police station to have. Now I just need to get the Jazz Club and stuff like that. Of course we do have 4 Pivot Drive from Harry Potter, which overall I think that was a pretty nice set. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I really did like the set. Of course we have the Lion Temple from the Legends of Chima series back in the day. I want to say that is like 10 years old now or something like that, so it's really a nice set. It's kind of falling apart, honestly, as you guys can see, but I love it though. It's just it's such an OG set. I have to keep it around. Moving Moving on down, we have Spider-Man's lair, I think from like 2021. You can see the different Spider-Mans over there and him just kind of like chilling. We do have the Ninjago Legacy monastery, which looks pretty cool. I love how like the wall and the gate front part can like come apart so you can have like a bigger interior space and stuff like that. Overall, it's just a pretty solid set. And then of course we do have the 2022 Republic Fighter tank. You know, it's not the best Republic Fighter tank, but we did get those 187th troopers, which I adore. Of course, moving on down, we have some Black Widow sets off to the right. It is like I think the only Black Widow set we got back in 2021. We do have the Catamaran, Ninjago Catamaran. I think it's Kai's back in 2021 or 2022. We have the 2018 Hogwarts Express set. I know we are getting a new Hogwarts Express in the summer of 2023. I think it's odd how they're kind of redoing it though when they just made it like 5 years ago. And then of course we have Boba Fett's Palace, which is okay. It's not the best set, honestly. I miss Jabba's Palace from like 2012, but you know, I had to pick it up. I'm a big Star Wars fan, obviously. Moving on to the ground sets, we do have I think the Milano, the 2018 Guardians of the Galaxy ship. We have the TIE Striker from Rogue One. I definitely need to compare that to like the TIE Interceptor and the TIE Bomber and TIE Fighter and stuff like that. We do have some Avatar sets down here, another Republic Fighter tank. We do have the Office, 10 out of 10 recommend that set. I would definitely go pick that up if you have the money or you're interested in it. We do have the Great Pyramid of Giza right down there. We do have some more architecture sets. Well, there you can see the Clone Turbo tank. You can see the U.S. Capitol. You can see a bunch of skylines featuring, I think, Berlin, Sydney, Venice, New York, Chicago, and a bunch of other ones as well. Of course, we do have the UCS Razor Crest. Look at that bad boy. I think he was like $600 or something like that, but I love that set. It just looks amazing. I definitely need to put it on display. I'm sorry it's on the floor. I know you guys probably will not like that, but I have no space to put it. I mean, just look at this table. It is a mess, but I love that set. It's just a beautiful set, and I think LEGO did an amazing job with it. We do have the May 4th promo from last year underneath that shelves. I'll show you guys that in a minute, and then underneath the table, we do have the Galaxy Explorer, which was a pretty nice set, and I got it for like $75 at like Walmart when it came out or something like that, which was a really solid pickup. Now let's go around and I'll show you what else is under the table and then go show you that shelf. Alright guys, continuing under the table, we do have the Temple of Air Jitsu. I really love this set. It's a super expensive set nowadays. I want to say it's like $500 some, but unfortunately, again, I do not have any table space to display it, but these are like, you have this piece, you have the main building, then you have this building over here, which you can all connect with the bridge and stuff like that. It just looks amazing on display. And then I do have a Pirates of the Caribbean set right here. It's like the mill set. You do have the 4 solid minifigures right there. Behind that, you have the Thor Love and Thunder Goat Boat, and then again, all those architecture sets, the Galaxy Explorer set, the UCS Razor Crest, and stuff like that. Now moving on to the last shelf of the room tour, we do have the Friends Apartments, which I think came out in like 2021 or 2022. Again, great detail, a lot of references to the shows, which is awesome. I'll pan over so you guys can see it. It just looks great on display, especially on the top of the shelf. I just think it fills the space pretty nice. We do have like the Minecraft dragon. We do have a Ninjago dragon. We have the Overlord dragon and stuff like that. So I just kind of threw all of those dragons on one shelf, which I think looks pretty decent. Moving on down, we have the Star Wars 2022 Summer Wave, of course, the Andor set on the left, the ATTE, and then of course the Inquisitor Transport, which I think are all amazing sets. Of course, you know, some of them might be a little overpriced, like that Andor set, but I love all 3 of them. And then moving on down, we do have some more Star Wars sets. We do have the 2008 Separatist Shuttle on the left. We do have the Phantom. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. That came with Grand Admiral Thrawn. Of course, we do have 2022 Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter, and then the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan duel, which I think is pretty solid. I know it went for $50, but I really do enjoy the set. Then moving on down, of course, you can see the Mandalorian figs that came with the Razor Crest, the May 4th promo from last year. We have the Wonder Woman, I think, Comic Con set, and then I think we have the Mandalorian Forge, the Duel on Mustafar, and stuff like that. But overall, I think this is an amazing shelf, and I love all these sets. Now, that concludes my room tour, I'm pretty sure. I think we hit, every side of the room, which I think is awesome. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series and you can just go back and go through all the sets I have and stuff like that. I had a fun time making it. I hope you guys enjoyed just looking at how many Lego sets I have. I do have a basement full of Legos, but I will not be doing a room tour of the basement just yet. I might do that when we reach like 5,000 subscribers or something like that, when we hit some special moment. But yeah, for right now, this is the main Lego room, and then in the future again I'll show you those other rooms if you guys would like. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the channel big time, and honestly you would make my day. Also, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it, and it would help out the video big time. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's series, just looking at all the different Lego sets and minifigures that I have. I hope you guys check back soon, and I'll see you in the next one.